Alright guys, what is going on? Ben here, and I've got yet another My Player game for you, and I'm playing against the Orlando Magic, who obviously no longer have Vince Carter, but in My Player the rosters are still obviously out of date. But, okay. Just a second, guys. Hello? I'm busy! You have a great day. Stupid telemarketers. I mean, come on. I'm making a video. They should know this, damn it. Anyway, yeah, I didn't really expect this video to begin in this manner, but let's just make it even weirder. If you recognize the song title and artist from my ringtone, go ahead and mention that below in the comments, and I don't know, maybe I'll give you a Cyber 5 and it'll become BFFs for life. You never know. Anyway, for those of you that have been asking, we did go ahead and extend the deadline on that background contest until February 1st. So if you've been hesitating to submit your work or just delaying the overall process altogether, please go ahead and submit that stuff as soon as you can. We received a great number of submissions, and a lot of them are pretty high quality, but we'd still love to see more. And with that, I'm actually going to finally start doing some commentary on the gameplay. I know, something I rarely do, I guess, these days. Right there, I get the nice little tip in with a little bit of finesse there from Jackie Moon. And if you saw my last game, I was just killing it on the glass, and I have every intention of continuing that trend here in this game, but Vince Carter just taking it strong into the hole there on the break for the and one. And this play right here isn't even designed for me on the mid-range jump shot, but Bogut just sets too good of a screen to ignore, so I got to take advantage of that. And on the very next play, Maggette gets sprung open for a mid-range jump shot of his own thanks to my screen. And we're off to a pretty good start here. But Brandon Bass is just playing like a monster so far early in this game, and not really helping our cause here. And Vince Carter still just taking it strong to the hole. The Magic now have the lead, and I'm trying to do everything I can, helping out a teammate here. I thought Doolin was going to have an open look. Turns out he doesn't, but I've got the tip slam, following his shots with ease. And I've noticed with the computer shooting such poor percentages here, at least on my team, that I get so many more opportunities for rebounds and tip-ins, and I've definitely taken advantage of that so far. But I've got to be aggressive here on offense and keep us in this game as much as I can, especially since my teammates play as if they belong on a short bus on most days. As you'll see right here, Brandon Jennings is chucking that ball into Gortat's noggin. Not sure what's up with that. He must have saw that highlight from Rondo throwing the ball at Luis Scoldo the other day and tried to replicate it there. But yeah, we're not off to a great start now because it seems like my teammates can't do squat, but hopefully we can slow down these Magic at some point, and I can take over. But so far our defense has been really sketchy at best, and I know this has happened to you guys before, but I get really lucky here. Not sure how I got that rebound and how I don't get the 3 seconds call here, but I barely make it out of the paint. And we get a second opportunity here, which we'll eventually capitalize on here by finding Ilyasova down low for the one-handed throwdown. And it's plays like that are going to keep us in this game if my teammates can actually do something. But Vince Carter, who's had a monster first half, and we are now down 12. Offense hasn't really shown up despite how well they've been rebounding and scoring at a high mark. But beginning of the second half here, and Bogut throwing down a nice little spin jumper out of the post, and we'll take that. Another opportunity for him in the post on Howard, and Bass comes over to foul him, and he ends up getting a nice roll there for the and one call. And I'll take that once again. Same play yet again, and this time I find him down low for the easy assist. I was a little bit worried he was going to miss, but when you're that close and you're that tall, I hope he would actually make it. And on this play, I didn't actually call for the ball, didn't even notice I had it for a second, but Jennings probably had an easy layup, but he slowed down. Somehow I reacted in time, though, and ended up getting that easy layup. And we're starting to rally, but it seems like the Magic have had answers for everything so far, but this long rebound, I see an opportunity with the step back and the toss, and that is an alley-oop, sir, to Corey Maggette, a monster oop over Dwight Howard. Really shouldn't even have thrown that, but he cleans it up there with a beautiful finish. With that, we're now down 9, but Rashard Lewis is in the post. I know, right? He's actually in the post for the Magic, and he gets a nice little shot there. Very talented player, but tended to camp out at the three-point line a lot in Orlando, and I know a lot of fans were upset with him not using his size down low, but Dominique Jones, getting about a minute a game, comes in and hits a nice shot there at the end of the third quarter. I'm now in the fourth quarter, and Bogut's getting the ball in the post once again, but he kicks it to me. I tried to shoot a jumper there, but with the weird animation, I somehow do a double clutch and avoid getting blocked by Dwight Howard, so I'll take that. But Bogut's had a great game so far, and so have I. Once again with a nice finesse finish there around the rim with a tip in. And Howard shoots a jump shot here. I sky for that rebound, and I'm off to the races. Trying to find an open player here, and there's nothing really there. I kick it out, and for whatever reason, the entire team collapses on Bogut. I'm wide open for a jump shot, and that is cash. I'm just way too good to be left that wide open, and almost give that one away. But, you know, I'm running the sideline hard, and teammate ends up throwing the ball so far and out of bounds that it's a turnover on me. I know this has happened to you guys before, and it is just annoying. But it's plays like those that you just have to pretty much ignore, and that's something I always forget to keep in mind right there as Daniel Orton hits a nice shot off of the glass. But this is the real nice play from Duhan, kicking it back to Petrus with a no-look pass. Definitely caught me off guard, and you know, this lead is still fairly large, and got to continue to work as much as I can as I use the unintentional screen from Dueling to open up a mid-range jump shot, and I play the passing lanes here for a steal. I'm off to the races yet again and throw down that signature rim grazer dunk, and it's now a 2-point game, and Mbamute in the post throwing down a beautiful move out of the post, and that is the 4th foul on Brandon Bass, which is good news for us because he's had a great game so far. But right here, Brandon Jennings actually hits a shot. It catches me off guard. The only shot I believe he hits of the game just caught me off guard, and I guess we'll take it because we now have a 3-point lead, and Vince Carter driving hard. I try and get a hand in his face. It doesn't matter. He still hits it, fighting for all of these points as much as he can, and finally get some help from Bogut there on the help defense. I'm once again just racing down the court, this time using the right hand for the layup, and we have got a 3-point lead. But what do you know, Mr. Unexpected once again in the post with the and one shot will actually tie up the game. And this is some terrible defense on my part, leaving Vince Carter that open for a jump shot. We're now down 2. I'm calling for the ball. No matter what, I'm going to take this shot. I lose my dribble, 1 jab step, and a contested jumper, which I hit. Very luckily, I've tied up the game to force overtime, and probably wasn't the prettiest of plays, but I would take a contested jumper from me over any other shot from my teammates because they can never hit a wide open jump shot. So I guess I can't complain. We're in overtime. We've got a chance to win, but Brandon Bass is calling for it in the post, sizing up Mbamute, throwing down a shimmy and a fade, and he just drains it. So far, we haven't had any answer for Brandon Bass or Vince Carter, but I'm finally guarding Carter, and I get the block, and I'm hustling down the sideline into the corner where Maggette will find me for the open look. I thought it was a 3, but there was a foot on the line. Nonetheless, we've got the lead, so I can't complain, and Mbamute throws down a beautiful move here over Dwight Howard. And it looks like we're going to win the game here with this steal from Maggette after the bad pass from Jason Williams. I call for the oop here, but it's a major fail on my part. But with that foul, Brandon Bass is fouled out. Or wait, no he hasn't because he's still on the court. Not sure what's up with that, but I've heard about it before as a bug, and I've never actually seen it in action. But to me, that is just a major fail from 2K. And right here, speaking of major fail, not even calling for the ball, Mbamute just chucks it down the entire court with a defender on me on the sideline, and yet again, I get another turnover. But a chance to redeem myself. I get the steal here, and I'm going to pull a Brandon Stokely running around, 2-point lead, and just throw up a jumper at the end of the shot clock, or the game clock rather, to ice this game even more. Kind of a dick move on my part, but we get the W here, and one of the first overtime games I've had in a long time in my career, so it was very exciting for me. Anyway, that video I had planned to release tomorrow might take me longer than expected, so I'll try and keep you guys up to date on Twitter when it's going to be released. There's a chance I'll probably have it out on Friday at the latest, but it's that association video where I had planned to show off all of my plays with the Kings in great detail, so sorry about that, but it is taking me a lot longer than I expected. And yeah, 2020 games in back-to-back games for Jackie Moon, and there you have it.
Having just been named the Rookie of the Month, can you tell us how that feels?
Gobble, gobble.
It means I'm getting acknowledged for the way I played out there. It means a lot of people took a liking to my game. I just don't want to be complacent, you know? I want to keep getting better and better and working on my game, man.
As always, guys, take it easy.